Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. We are going to do something super simple, super cute, and super easy today. Y'all stay tuned. So, guys, I have been wanting to say this for a while, and I keep forgetting. But for those of you who want to share your awesome creations, or for those of you who want to see some of the amazing creations that this online family is putting out, visit Instagram and go to hashtag #PoshPaperLadyInspired, and you are going to see some amazing crafting, some next level crafting, some absolutely stinking cute crafting. Hashtag #PoshPaperLadyInspired. So in a previous video, I showed you guys how I was using some of the wall pops from Dollar Tree to create beautiful bags and boxes. And we're using some more today, which is what I have on this box, but we're also going to use some window clings because I want to show you how, if you go into the Dollar Tree or any store, how to begin to look at things in the store differently. Just because it's sold for a certain purpose doesn't mean that it always has to be used for that purpose. And that's just the way that I think when I'm shopping. I'm always looking at things and just thinking, what can I make with that? This project today is going to be made again using that Dollar Tree poster board, as well as some Dollar Tree window clings and Dollar Tree wall pops. So I am going to open this so you can have a really good look at what I have on the inside. And what I've done is taken some more wall pops and created some really fun and quick cards. This is just a great way, a great little hack to create cards in an instant. You don't have to worry about a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that. You already have a card. You've got your greeting here, blank on the inside. This is ready to go. So this is what we're going to be making today. We are going to be making the cards. I am not going to make envelopes because I do have videos in my library on how to make envelopes with the envelope punch board and without. So y'all, let's get started. So here's what we're going to need for our project today in terms of the paper. We are going to need 2 pieces that measure 3.5 by 7, 2 pieces that measure 4.5 by 11, and 1 piece for the box that measures 8.5 by 12. And again, I'm using the poster board for all of this part of the project. And then what I'm going to work with today on this project are these awesome autumn-themed window clings. And I got these at the Dollar Tree, but they sell them everywhere during the holiday seasons, guys. So you don't have to run out to the Dollar Tree. You can look at any store that's close to you. They may have something similar to this. You can make these on your Cricut. You can download them from the internet. You don't necessarily have to have these, but if you do have them, I'm going to show you a way to use them. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make our cards. And I'm not going to put these in my scoreboard. I am simply going to fold them in half like this. And then when I bring in my big old spatula, any wrinkles that were there disappear. So I'll do the same thing with this one. So I am going to just fold it in half. Use my spatula, smooth that out, and we'll do the same thing with these 2. And like I said, when you need cards in a hurry, there is no simpler way to get some cards than this. I have window clings for Easter. I have window clings for Christmas. When I go into the Dollar Tree at a holiday season, I always buy the window clings because I've always used them in my projects. So now we have our 4 card bases, and we are not going to add any mats to this because I want the look that I'm about to get with that color being laid down on white. Now, if you want autumn themed colors, just use autumn themed colored paper if you don't want to deal with the starkness of the white, but I am more than okay with that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to peel off the sunflower, and I am going to take the sunflower and place it right there. Now, what I have found with my window clings is that they actually stay on your paper very well, but when you give them, if the person wants to lift it up and use it on something else, they have an instant embellishment. So that's another beautiful thing about these awesome window clings. So I am going to turn this one this way because I want to use this. So I'm going to take it and put it down, and then I'm going to have to come in and just trim off a little bit of that overhang, but not enough to where it even made a difference. So now we have our 2 large cards done, and I want to go ahead and just add a little something to the card. So I am going to use my stickers, and it says thankful, and I am going to put that right here on the bottom of this one. And because I've actually placed my glue right here, this window cling will still come up, but if you want to use it, you'd have to trim off that very bottom piece. So then I am going to take this one that says, "So thankful for you," add some glue to the back of this, and then just place it right here in the corner. And y'all, how simple was that? But how cute are those? So easy. It doesn't take a whole lot. So I am going to place these right here, and we are going to do these that measure 3.5 by 3. Very simple. I am just going to take one of my little acorn clings, and if you don't think your cling is going to hold, place some glue on the back. You can do whatever you want because it's your project. So I've got that cutie right there. Then I think that I am going to take my leaf, and I am going to just angle that just like that. And now we have these 2 cute little cards. And I'm again going to come back to my chipboard piece. I'm going to put "I love fall" on this one. And I'm going to angle that just like that. And then I will do this one, and I am going to pick my sticker that says "Grateful for you." So now I can take this and just place it right here at the bottom. And now we have a whole set. In this set I have 4, but you could place 6 to 8 cards in the box depending on how thick or how flat they are. But I think, guys, I think that these are just so stinking cute, and they were so easy to make. Now, something this cute needs a box. So I am going to bring in my 8.5 by 12-inch piece of poster board, and on the 12-inch side, we're going to score at 1/2, at 1 1/2, at 6 1/4, and at 7 1/4. And then we're going to rotate it to the 8 1/2 inch side, and we're going to score at 1, at 6 3/4. I went crooked there. 6 3/4, and at 7 3/4. And then we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And again, we are working with poster board, so make sure you get in there and do a very good burnish on this. All right, guys, so once your burnishing is complete and you have it facing you just like this, you're going to have 2 scores here at the top. That's the top of your box. This is the bottom of your box. This flap, and this flap need to be removed. So I will use my finger blade and just remove these pieces. So I'll go up to the second score mark here and drag down, and then I'll do the same thing here. So now what we need to do, we need to come across the bottom, and we need to go ahead and free these 2 tabs. So I'll go up to the first score mark here, drag down, then I'll angle in just a little bit on both sides of this, and then I'll reduce it in size just like that. And then I'll come over to this piece and I'm going to do the same thing. So drag straight down, angle in, and then reduce it in size. So you're going to have this. Now we need to turn it all the way around, and we need to go up to the second score mark right here and drag straight down. And then we're going to just reduce this in size and go ahead, angle in here and angle in here. And then we're going to do the same thing right here. So go up to your second score mark, drag down, go ahead and reduce this in size, angle in, and angle in. So once you've done all of that, this is what you're going to end up with. Now, I'm going to turn it back to this side because this is my top and I want the top facing me. This is the bottom of my box. So when I close it, this is my glue flap, and I'll close it just like this. So with the glue flap in the back, I need to take this flap that's in the front and we're just going to fold that in. So I am going to take my glue, place my glue on this piece only, then I'll flip it inward and we're going to get it stuck down. And what this does for us, guys, is it gives us a nice finished top here so that when the box is closed, it's not going against a rough, ragged edge. So now that we have it like this, if you're going to decorate, go ahead and decorate now because it's easier. And I am going to decorate. I'm going to try to decorate using this harvest time. So I am going to place this down just like this, and I don't want any of this coming up, so I am going to place a little bit of glue on this because I'm going to be going over the edge here, and I want to make sure that it holds. So let me lift that up and just reposition. So once I have that glue down, I'm going to take my spatula and just spread it a little bit. I didn't put any glue on the cards, but I am putting glue on the box because the outside of the box is going to get handled, and I want to make sure that my cling does not come undone. So we've got it down just like that. And now that we have our cling on the box, we can go ahead and put it together. So I am going to place my glue on my glue flap. And I use Reptile Glue, guys, for those of you who don't know. And I'm surprised if there's anyone who doesn't know because I say it all the time. And I have it right here on my desk. So I'm using Reptile Glue. And I am just matching up the glue flap with the back side, and I'm making sure that this fold here follows the score line coming all the way around. And on my window cling, I can see just a little bit that I need to lay down with glue since I'm going around a fold. So now that we have our box put together this way, we're going to go ahead and do the bottom of the box. So at the back of the box, this is the flap, and we're going to fold in the two side pieces there. I'll add just a little bit of glue, then take your back flap and fold it, and then I'll add glue to the front flap, and I'll place it down. And I'm going to stand this up just to make sure it's squared. And then the reason why I fold my bottom of the box in that order is because I want to make sure that it's seamless going around. So that's why I fold this flap down last, because I don't want this joint here showing. So y'all know what? We have a completed project. Okay guys, so I am going to bring in my sweet little cards, and we are going to put them in this oh so sweet little box. And this makes a great gift for anyone, guys, because at some point we all have a need for a card or two. And when you can go out and whip up your own very quickly, it just doesn't get any better than this. So I am going to open this up, take those cards out again so y'all can see all of this easy autumn goodness. And then I will take these out so you can see all of this whimsical goodness. And we're able to make one set of these using 2 pieces of poster board, which means we're spending 50 cents on paper. And then you have a whole lot of window clings. So you're able to make a box set for under $1, guys. That's how inexpensive it is to craft these little cuties. So leave me a comment below if you enjoyed this project. And also leave me a comment if you think that this is something you too might make. So guys, I do hope that you have liked this project. And if you have, please hit that like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, what are you waiting on? Because I would love to have you join this awesome online crafting family. You guys, y'all have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.